Wow. Anybody that's listening and watching right now, they're gonna be like, "What did I just click on?" But
Who's taking over?
I'm loving this. Yeah. I mean, all 5 of them, but that's all right.
Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the Tech is Hard podcast. Great to see you here with us once again. For those of you watching on YouTube, we are also available on all the mainstream platforms, of course, Spotify, Apple, and all the rest that you really care about. Today I'm going to be joined by 2 very special guests here on the podcast. Never been guests before. Actually, one of them has, but one of them hasn't. So I'm going to introduce them now. I'm coming to you from Lincolnshire in England, and our first guest is going to be coming also from England. It is ZANDER Escute Round from Birmingham area. ZANDER, how are you today?
Oh, very well, Alfie. How are you, mate?
Excellent. Nice to be here.
Good.
Thanks for coming on my podcast.
Thanks for having me. I feel honoured. Absolutely honoured.
It's nice to see the roles reversed.
I know, yeah. It's weird, actually. I feel like I'm more nervous being a guest than I would be if I was hosting it. It's weird.
Crazy.
But yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you here. And of course, my second guest, the one and only Danny Ulanzi Black, is the man to come to for anything Ulanzi. Danny, how are you? He's from Detroit in America, but actually living over in Queensland, which I think has just come out of lockdown.
Alfie, you're the only. This is the first time I've ever heard it done right. Whenever Xander does it,
How dare you?
From Brisbane, Australia. Wow. Anybody that's listening and watching right now, they're gonna be like, "What did I just click on?" But,
Who's taking over?
I'm loving this. Yeah. I mean, all 5 of them, but that's all right.
I know, there's one less now this week.
I know. You're not gonna watch it.
Well, you're going to listen to this because you'll watch yourself back.
Yeah,
That's
of
what
course.
you want to do, definitely.
On the treadmill. I'll be there.
Good.
So yeah, take it over. You're the host now. We're the guests or the
Absolutely.
co-hosts.
So, of course, guys, for any of you who aren't watching on YouTube, do come over and see. There's always special bits you miss if you're not there. Subscribe and give us a like and a thumbs up as well, of course. And that way we can grow the channel and grow the podcast, which will be nice and always makes us feel a little bit better about it. So,
Alfie's
let's start this week.
So good. So good.
I'll try. So let's start this week with what's new in the tech world. I have absolutely no idea because if you don't know me already, I'm in the cruise ship world. So I'll hand that over to ZANDER. What's new?
Not a lot new this week, actually. We've got the Apple event coming up, I think, Danny. Next.
iPhone 14
September.
coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be.
We're saying the iPhone 13 is going to be scrapped. It's going to be It's going to be the 14 because just like cruise ships, they're going to skip level 13. Right?
Exactly.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it's bad luck.
Exactly. Yeah. Why would they do
Everybody's
that?
saying it's going to be the 12S, but I'm still holding out. I'm hoping it's going to be the 14. That video.
I hope so too.
Yeah, that's what you want. I think 14 would be a more interesting way to go. I think they're done with the S, aren't they? Isn't the S thing a thing of the past?
It seems like it. Or did they do 11S?
No.
No, they didn't. You're right.
They
They
went
did
to
10S.
Yeah.
They did 10S.
Yeah.
Tennis.
Did they?
Tennis. Yeah, because I remember saying tennis. Yeah. It's fun to say.
They did XR as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got that going on. I've had a theory, actually. Can I just drop this in here before we go any further? GoPro 10 next month or start of October. Do you think this is going to be a big upgrade or is it going to be an incremental upgrade? Because I've been doing my research for this video that I did last week, and it's actually 2002 was the founding of the company. So do you think they're going to make a massive announcement in 2022 and the GoPro 10 is just going to be an incremental upgrade this year?
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Well, it's tough because a 10 is obviously the one that you want to be like a flagship, but
yeah,
the 9 was such a good sale. I just feel like, I don't know. There's two ways. I've actually saw some rumors about some GoPro Hero 10 being something that's like detachable, like we've talked about, like modular.
Right.
So you basically have the session and then you can put that on different things to get what you want out of it.
Okay.
But that would be awesome. I feel like if you go by the pattern of it, it's just going to be an incremental upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, like every time, like the 6 was incremental upgrade from the 5. The 7 was great.
Yeah.
The 8 was incremental upgrade from the 7.
Yeah.
And so on.
I think that's a good point then. Actually, maybe they'll do that modular one for 2022, like their 20-year anniversary, and it'll just be like
it all depends. You know, I mean, that you want to say it's something about numbers and all that, but it really boils down to shareholders and making profit.
Yeah, true.
So if they have a lot of 9 bodies left over, then the 10's going to be an incremental update.
Yeah.
Because they need to sell all of those bodies first, and then they'll go from there.
I still think you were right calling it the X. I think it might be the X. You know,
Go the Apple route. Yeah, maybe.
it's got the X
X-rated.
factor, and they'll probably do it in a
X-
special color or something, and then they can get rid of everything, and then
Start
move
again.
on.
Yeah.
Next year.
Well, I mean, I think that would be a good idea to bring back the session, and then you can add on to that creating your own action camera. I feel like whatever they're gonna do, DJI it's been a while since they've done their Osmo action update. So whatever they do has to be better than what DJI has been holding out to do, and that's gonna be crazy. Can I show you this? Hallelujah! It's just it's a GoPro wannabe.
Yeah.
A Gone Pro.
And I'm doing a Go amateur, and this one as well. So a thumb camera. It's kind of like the
camera.
yeah, that's what they call it, a thumb camera. Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
and then Xander, you did a review, and then you recommended this one to me.
Oh, there it is. The
From the
Sigma.
reviewers, they sent it to me. But look at this. When I pull this, look at this. Ready?
Whoa.
How beautiful is this thing? And if you're listening, picture something beautiful. And that's how beautiful it is.
It's fluorescent yellow.
Look at that. It is.
Nice, though.
It is very. Yeah.
You're
It's
not
like
gonna
soap.
lose it.
I almost like. What?
I was a little
Soap
bit
in the bathroom.
confused when they sent me the email about that, because I'm supposed to be getting that as well, but I'm not entirely sure what it does.
It's a Sing mic. Yeah.
Can you do podcasting with it as well? Because that's what they're promoting it as.
Oh, really? I have not. I have so much crap to review, and every day new stuff comes up, and it's like I am like over my head, but I just don't know.
I can't
And
read
by
that
crap,
stuff.
you mean so many wonderful products that have been sent
Actually,
over from
speaking of that, it's a great segue because
Good segue.
I have some crap that I'm wondering how to review it when I'm not really like this. This is a wireless microphone, right? And this video will come out tomorrow, and it's okay.
It sucks.
And it's cheap.
You
It's
say
a
it.
cheap. Well, it's not like it doesn't blow me away, but at the same time, I don't want to be one of those people that I'm so used to all these different things that I get jaded by it. So,
Yeah.
like, is this a budget wireless camera for wireless microphone for somebody that doesn't necessarily need high quality? And the problem is I said yes to this, and it's like I have to use their affiliate link. I don't get anything really out of this, and I don't even feel like this video is going to do well on my channel. So it's just my thoughts are how in the future can I bundle stuff like this together? So like if I have like 5 products that probably won't do well on their own, put them together and be like the best webcam streaming stuff, 5 of the best things, and it's not just the mic, it's like a microphone, camera, whatever. I don't know. I just wanted to run that by you to see what your thoughts are.
Okay, well, I would say that you'd want to go with something that you got to think of an idea where they'd all be functional. So whether it's doing a webcam outdoors at a distance, maybe interviewing other people, whatever it might be,
Yeah.
or a podcast at distance, something like that, where you're trying to interact with extra things. Otherwise, you don't need a camera and a wireless mic.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Well, I'm thinking like if you are, like I have that Ozbot webcam where it follows you around. So if you didn't want to, if you wanted to have a microphone that was wireless while you like do a thing in the kitchen or in the garage, and the camera follows you with your wireless mic, then that would be the way to go. That way, you're not trapped down by crappy audio.
Yeah, true. Good
So,
idea.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about bundling stuff together and just being like, if I have way too much crap, it's like, okay, well, here's 5 lights that are going to be great. And if the company's like, hey, I wanted my own video, I'd be like, listen, that video is going to do like 0 views, but putting these together, you'll get a good, you might have a viral video,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if you're not getting anything out of it, really, you might. It's your own rules, isn't it? It's your own channel.
It
so
is.
At the end of the day,
It is. But
It's,
that's the main thing is I don't want to be jaded.
Yeah,
as well.
it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because you've got we talked a little bit about on this last week on the creative therapy that we're doing videos that we know aren't going to get views. So how do we turn these non-views into possibly more views? And that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, we're not all Alfie and just, you can wait
just
3 months and then put a video out and then just rock it.
Alfie, you're on like 18,500 subs now. So are you getting stuff? I know you're not a tech channel, but are you getting people reach out to you to do different kind of opportunities and stuff like that?
Nothing at all. I've had a couple of people ask me to use my content for videos about the pandemic and about coronavirus, because obviously I had a lot on board last year when it all sort of kicked off. There was one company that made a video that I've not even seen called Viral, and it was about channels blowing up during coronavirus, basically. But there was other people that also had cruise ship content, so I feel like I went into the background of that one. But no free stuff other than what Xander sends me, of course.
Have you checked your junk mail?
No, I should. To be honest, I don't think they can even find my email address. I only give it out if someone directly requests it.
Awesome, man. Dude, when you come up in September, I've got this Smart Mic Plus. You can have one of those. They sent me 2, so I'll give you one of those. It'd be good for your phone as well.
Definitely, because the one that Danny recommended to me broke. So,
which one was that?
I need a Xander recommendation.
Yeah, wait, which one was that again?
It was the Smart Lav Plus, wasn't it?
Yeah, it broke. What do you mean it broke?
It just stopped working. It doesn't work. It doesn't record sound anymore.
I bet you.
Crazy.
Are you sure you haven't just tried to play it back while it was plugged in?
Danny can sort that out.
Honestly, that would have got me to start off with, but you told me about that, so I've never had that issue.
Right.
But no, I tried to use it. I was recording a ship tour, so I was going around with this ring light, which is on a gorilla stand, and then I had my phone in here, and I had this into a USB charger pack, which is my back pocket. Then I had my SmartLav Plus wired under my shirt and coming out here. So I was all connected to this thing going around like this for about 2 hours or whatever. Got back and all I could hear was the movement of this from my phone because the mic hadn't recorded. So it was an absolute disaster. So the whole edit, all I was doing was removing creaking noise.
Yeah, it's the problem when you're using dongles and adapters and different things like that. That's when cameras come into.
Yeah, you're a big enough channel now. I think you can upgrade to a bigger setup and a gimbal and all that.
It probably is time to invest, but
it's not even that big of an investment. And you know what? Put your email address down there, and maybe you'll get some of those people sending you stuff.
Yeah. I just don't want random. There's a lot of people that follow my channel that just want to talk to me a lot, which we'll get with any channel really, and I just know that will become a thing, and I like to be personable in the comment section, but I don't want to have to drag that into my real life too much by putting.
Do you reply to every comment?
I try to reply to nearly all of them. Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah. Do you ever get any really really annoying comments that just piss you off? They just they.
Oh, of course.
Get you.
Who doesn't? If you've got a channel that's getting over 100 views, you're going to get at least 1 or 2 comments that are just stupid.
You get people telling you how to do your job.
Yeah, and
Is that what it is? Give us an example of one that really pissed you off.
That's a very British thing to do. Yo, you should be doing that. You should be doing that.
I can't think of one off the top of my head now because I tried just to block it all out. But some of the stuff that came out, here we go, on the lifeboat one, someone told me that the person at the front who was having training, who wasn't a deck officer or anything, didn't know what they were doing and were just away chatting at the front, whereas the trainer who was there in the video was giving instruction to the guy that was doing it for the first time. And it's just unbelievable. People coming out with stuff like this are I'd never go on a cruise now because clearly your rescue boat have no idea, your team have no idea.
God.
And I'm like, this guy's he's an accommodation manager, he's in a lifeboat for the first time in 5 years and is being taught how to do it properly by the trainer, and these guys clearly these two at the front have no idea what they're doing, just crazy.
Yeah. We should probably look at some of the comments from the last.
Let's do that.
But you know what? Let's take a break first. Actually, sorry, I'll let Alfie do that. He's hosting.
Sorry, host.
Okay, guys, I think it's time to take a break, so we'll just wait a minute there. Please do come back straight after. You don't really have a choice so long as you're still listening. So enjoy this advert from one of the boys.
Commercial break.
All right, so I want to tell you about a cool accessory company called Yawns, a small brand focusing on phonography. And they have a lot of amazing products on their website, ulanzi.com. That's ULANZI.com. If you have a look around on their site, you'll see that they specialize in cases, lights, mics, basically anything that can enhance your vlogging or video making experience. And they are a fan of our channel, so if you want to support us, make sure you click the link in the description and go buy some cool products from Yawns. I personally highly recommend them, and I use a lot of their products on a daily basis. But check out the link in the description. You won't regret it. All right.
Okay guys, welcome back. And that was a great little advert there from Mr. Danny Black on his favourite gizmos from Yawns. Or Yawns, depending on how you say it. Danny?
I say Yawns.
Ulanzi.
Ah, I hate when people say Ulanzi.
I just think Unagi.
Unagi.
Salmon skin roll.
Dude, it cost me so much money to get Ross in for that, David Schwimmer, for that cameo. No way. Too much. But yeah, what's next, host?
Great question. So I guess this is a tech podcast, but we do always go for a little bit of YouTube creator therapy. So if you guys are fancying any of that today, we can jump straight in with that.
Crazy. We'll look at the comments then later, right, Alfie?
Oh yeah, of course, the comments, which we said we'd go back to after the break. We'll go to the comments. I could do with a list.
Podcasts are hard, aren't they?
Podcasts are hard.
Yeah.
Alfie hasn't got the
right.
notes in front of him, to be fair.
That's true. Xander, why don't you read one first?
Who's Jerry?
That's my mom, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. Is that your mum's name?
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's funny. It's been her name my whole life.
Hello, Jerry. Thanks for listening. Boomer Olympics. Careful, Danny. Some of us are ones who push like all the time.
Yeah, that's true. We can't make fun of the boomers out there. Although I still think that'd be really fun. Boomer Olympics.
All parents are boomers, though, aren't they? Let's face it.
Totally.
I'm a boomer to my son. Trust me. Huge boomer.
Oh yeah. Alfie, are you a boomer to anybody?
Honestly, I'm not really sure what boomer is.
It was the term for, first of all, it was baby boomers.
There's baby boomers back then.
But now it's basically someone who doesn't know simple technology stuff. Like
I am a boomer.
Yeah, so like when you were like, I can't get my microphone working a second ago, it's like, okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, no, so I am a boomer, so I can't really boomer anyone because I am the boomer.
Yeah. All right.
Scoot dog.
Hey, Cushy makes fun of us because we talk about having senior moments. We did talk about we had some senior moments on that last one. I think what was it? Oh, it was our own boomer moments when I was trying to do the tip of the week and it was not working at all, and I was like, never mind.
We're not actually that young, so it's very nice for you to say that. Hey, Cushy, I'm 40 next year, so cheers, dude.
Same ship, different day says, hello, my Brolympic friends, listening on the treadmill. See ya on the next one. Yeah.
Do you remember the Bro Olympic Friends thing, which was the end of the podcast? You said you should.
Yeah. Oh,
totally.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, I forgot about that. So thank you for.
Well, I only watched it yesterday, so I think it's.
How is it? So you said you listen on a treadmill. Are you running or are you walking?
It varies. Sometimes I do HIIT, so I'm like sprinting for part of it, and then walking. So it's not doesn't quite give me the motivation for sprinting, but
no, we're not really yet.
Trying.
We don't have that sprinter motivation as we talked.
Just go short bursts.
Go ahead, Xander. You can pick one.
Yes, Scoot Dog Creations. Love the quick insight into the Lensgo Road Killer. I use Lensgo mics now, and the best bang for buck that I've found. But hope the wind muff comes in black. Not sure about having a big bird sitting on my mic. Thanks for the laid
big
back
yellow
chat.
one.
Thanks for the laid back chat. That's what I think. I like that comment. We are pretty laid back.
Well, I liked it. What was it last week when Frankly Everything said it's like you're like the friends you don't want to hang out.
Friends in the bar, just having a beer and having a chat. That's what it's
just
all
having
about.
a chat. That's what it's all about. Frankly Everything did leave 2 comments. I will read one and you will read the other one. Danny, in response to Creator Therapy, I wonder if it will work well to use hashtag shorts to share your other videos, kind of what we were talking about at the beginning of this. And then still focus on product reviews for your longer videos. It would be an interesting test to see how you would affect your channel. That's
the perfect comment because that's what I'm doing with my other things, my crap gear that I've got to review. I'm just doing shorts. That's what I've got another short coming out on Tuesday. That's what I'm doing in mine.
Yeah, well, I said yes to the one that I'm not happy about reviewing. I said yes to a 3 to 8 minute video, so that's why I'm like, meh.
Oh no,
It's gonna
no
be,
way.
It's gonna be exactly
301.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 301. Frankly, everything Xander, wedding photography can be really stressful but pays well, but there are other ways to make money with photography that are less intense. What kind of photography do you enjoy shooting? Landscape photography is my go-to. I just love getting out in the morning and trying to take a photo of a tree.
I didn't mean to laugh at that, but I just
In the wind.
It's true that my mates at work take the mickey out of me for taking photos of trees, so yeah, I do like a bit of landscape photography, but trying to earn some money off that's a bit difficult, I should imagine. If you've got any tips on that, let me know, because I'd like to earn some money from photography some way.
Yeah, well, listen, there was like at least 200 more comments, but we're just reading the top comments there.
Those
So
are just top ones. Thanks, guys.
those are the top ones. Thanks for leaving comments. We'll leave a comment on the next one, and we'll read those out. If you have a birthday, tell us it's your birthday, and
It's my birthday.
we'll sing happy birthday.
That's
Danny
a
will.
long shot.
I can't sing.
Alfie, you mentioned creator therapy. I'm just wondering. First of all, actually, you're home now, and your girlfriend is out with you, right?
Yep.
Is she
She's over here.
what's she doing right now?
She's downstairs somewhere. She just made me a nice sandwich, and I'm up here doing this with you guys. So I guess she's gonna be.
Is this your house or your parents' house?
This is my parents' house. So my house that I actually own is rented. So
Yeah, okay.
I converted a room up here to make it a little bit more nicer for us last year, and then so we live up here now. But then we've got an addition of my sister living here now because of COVID. She moved back from London, so this is her desk working space now. And so she's here right directly outside the room that I just made nice, which is an absolute nightmare. So at like 8 o'clock in the morning, she starts Zoom calls, and then we're like trying to go to the toilet, and it's just doesn't work that well. But anyway.
That's a
But yeah, home now. So hopefully I'll get some videos out. As you saw, one came out last night,
Yep.
Yeah,
UK
it
time,
was doing
this
well.
morning for you, Danny.
No, it was like, I woke up and it was like it was like 3 hours before I wrote to you guys, knowing you guys would be like dead asleep. So I was like, "What is it?" Or is there, Alfie was up very late or something, or unless you scheduled it.
No, that was when I finished editing it, so it was like 11:30, 11:45 last night.
Okay.
To be fair, and when I was working on the ship, sometimes I'd finish at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'd still be working on the video till like 5:30 to get it up. Just the way it works with time. So I'm used to putting things up at random times.
Yeah.
I think I commented that your sleep pattern is like just a sorry, watch just pinged. Sorry about that. Your sleep pattern's about as mad as mine is. You're sort of getting 5 hours sleep and then working and then going for another little nap in the afternoon and starting working at midnight. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's crazy. But as you know, like I think the advert last week was done from the lorry, from the van or whatever.
Yeah.
I could hear the traffic go past, and it was like you had. Do you have a
that
little
was the
bed
one
there?
that Danny said, "Oh, you've got to do."
I did that. I did that on purpose.
It was recorded on my phone. He goes, "You got to do this HDMI one," but yeah, that's bad.
Back scratcher.
What's the matter, Danny?
The
Jesus
best
Christ! I
invention.
know this is a relaxed podcast, but come on.
People are listening. A lot more people listen to this than they do watch it. So, yeah. And if you're listening, Alfie just took his shirt off, so you better come over to the YouTube channel.
My girlfriend just came out of the shower.
I thought I saw something in the mirror there. Oh, we have to rewind it. No, Alfie, how many videos do you have ready to, like, at least to work on to
I think
go?
recorded I have 2 more on board the Explorer, and then so this is exclusive information now. This is spoilers, and then I head over to the Crown Princess. So I've got a transfer video there. Then I've got a full tour around the Crown Princess. Then amazingly, I head over to the Pacific Encounter. So I've got a transfer video to Pacific Encounter. Then I've got a full tour around Pacific Encounter with the captain making a guest appearance in that one as well.
Cool.
And then I've got a journey home video, and then whatever I decide to make.
And then your live stream.
Live stream is going to start maybe if I start the memberships, but I want to get the channel back up and running before I start
you need
telling people to pay for me to do stuff for them, because they were like, well, you just took a 2-month break, so
Yeah. Well,
How good is it that you've got so much content filmed already that you've got all that edit in the bank, so you've got stuff to edit. I'd love to be. I'm just like recording stuff, editing, and then sort of
Yeah, I
publishing.
can't. Yeah,
I'm a couple ahead at the moment, which is really unusual for me, but that'd be a nice situation to
You
be
just need
in,
to take bigger breaks, Xander. See? Take a 2-month break and
can't.
you've got all this back catalogue.
Dude, if I go 4 days, I'll start getting nervous. I've got to start. I've got to start doing something.
Getting nervous,
I
twitch.
do something every day. Every day I'm in here.
Wow.
It's a wonder I'm still married, to be honest.
Maybe it works. Maybe that's why you're still married.
Well, maybe, yeah.
She goes and puts her feet up and watches Sex in the
Well,
City or whatever, and you are in your
I went in
shed.
there just before I started this, and she's there. She's got a film on the telly. She's painting her nails. She's happy as Larry. So
Very
leave him
good.
to it.
Absolutely.
And she
I
doesn't
think I
listen to
must
this, so we can talk about her.
yeah. That's funny. Like my wife doesn't listen to this. She's bored by this, which is, I mean, it's not her demographic for sure.
Emma's
But,
bored
she
of the podcast.
Yeah, she doesn't listen to this podcast.
I'm disappointed.
She'll listen to this one.
Oh,
You
Yeah, there's
host.
Alfies on it.
yeah, of course. I did a live stream this morning, and someone in the live stream, it was an unlisted one. They were like, "Hey, did you see Alfie's latest video?" I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't watch it yet.
No.
I'm in the middle of playing
You've been
something.
busy.
That happens to me all the time when I play gigs, and like I hate it. Like I'm playing a song in the middle of maybe like even a good part of it, and then someone just walks right up to me. Hey, can you play Free Falling? It's like I'm freaking playing a song right now. Gosh, wait.
Can't you wait? People are so rude, aren't they?
Dude, you have no idea, man. It makes me laugh sometimes, but it's just like I get fed up. I get fed up playing. That's why I kind of want the YouTube thing to work for me. Is
Yeah.
I love playing certain gigs, but some gigs I get so annoyed with
Yeah,
people
I can imagine. Yeah.
that and then sometimes I have the best, like I'm enjoying it so much that I'm just like, like this is how I want it to always be. But so it's just, you never know how it's going to go, but you can't always be perfect. Some of us have to have work days, right? Not Alfie. Every day he works is pleasure, I'm sure.
It's just like a lad's holiday. Your work day. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, the last 3 weeks on board the Pacific Encounter were a bit of a joke. But it was just a free cruise on an empty cruise ship with 8 other British guys that were all in the same position, all getting paid. And the bar is open in the evenings, and it's cheap. It's like $1 for a beer. So it was literally just a lad's holiday for 3 weeks.
No wonder you're
So
putting
the-
those drops in your eyes in the morning then.
Yeah. Well, I've been told to stop now. I don't know if you've read any of the comments, but everyone's like, don't do that long term, you'll damage your eyes and all this sort of stuff. So I'm going to have to find an alternative.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Cold shower.
Danny
I've been
hasn't seen the video yet, so he doesn't know what we're on about.
Yeah.
I
I've
watched
been-
the first bit of it, but I didn't get to finish it because I had to
I've-
I had to work.
Have you heard of Wim Hof?
No.
No, he's like this health guru guy. Me and Jake have been doing cold showers for the last 6 weeks, and we're up to about a minute and a half. And I tell you what, that wakes you up in the morning. That'll get you
bet.
going.
No, I
Wait,
do-
Alfie.
Go on.
Sorry. Go, talk about your showers. Go on.
Okay, yeah, well, here the boiler's on the brink, so we've had cold showers, and on board, sometimes you never know when they're going to turn the hot water off or not. So,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so you're used to it then.
yeah, cold showers happen too frequently in my life, unfortunately.
Crazy.
So was that creative therapy? Was that what we just did there?
Yeah, we
Who
did.
knows?
We did therapy for you. We did therapy
Okay.
for you.
I don't think we talked about much, but I don't know if anyone knows. Oh, well, they should know if they're here, but I'm on Same Ship Different Day on YouTube, by the way, so go check it out.
Yeah, what are your
Anybody
plans
listening?
going forward? What are your sort of long-term plans, Alfie? You're sort of just doing for the channel?
It's a big time now because I want to hit that 20,000 mark, and when I hit that 20,000 mark, I feel like it's a serious channel. So I'm going to redesign the logo. I'm going to probably get some merchandise out. I might go over to... I know, sorry, Danny, unless you want to redesign it for me. Might go over and start something on Instagram, but then Facebook's also very successful for the channel, so I need to make a decision about that.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, I'm thinking about starting my own podcast because obviously I'm so consistent. And doing one actually with my girlfriend because I think we could have some good content.
Awesome. That sounds exciting.
Interesting.
But we mentioned this
Emma
before
will
that
listen to that.
we talked about full-time YouTube, and you actually couldn't go full-time on your channel because your job is YouTube. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
it's part of the content, so it's
Yeah,
difficult.
you,
but-
you wouldn't get the content, yeah.
yeah.
Well, but then, to be honest, as you saw, the officer reacts is more
Oh, yeah, true.
successful than
Yeah.
the other
True.
stuff.
That's
and all
true,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
me sat in a uniform in front of the camera, and my uniform's right here. So
Yeah.
that doesn't. I don't think I'll stop. And you'll see there's an airline guy. I can't remember his name of his channel, but I think he's got like 400,000 subscribers, and all he does is reacts to
Stuff
airline
that
or
goes
airplane
on,
related videos, and that's
Yeah.
it. And he sits there in his uniform. It's
Well,
fun,
that's
like,
what sort
yeah.
kind of Viva Fry does. He's used to be a lawyer, and he just sort of reacts to stuff that's going on. He does the same
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
doesn't he?
absolutely. That's a very good point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Maybe that's what we
So-
should start doing. I guess I kind of did that just recently about that camera that just came out. I just did a reaction to that. I didn't
Yeah.
have it. I was just like, this is my reaction to it.
The I mean, the Apple videos that I do, they're really successful. It's just basically me doing
That's
the
it.
same.
Let's just reaction.
Just do
from now
reaction,
on.
and gossip, and rumors, and people love that stuff. So
And then, yeah, you just have to have the face, right? For the thumbnail.
yeah, the stupid
Exactly.
face.
Wait, can we do a thumbnail right now? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, all
We
works.
we should take a.
Should we take a break? I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
time
that's good idea.
Yeah.
for us to check out another one of these wonderful advertisements from these boys, which I let them come on the channel and do this week. So we'll go over to a commercial break.
Commercial break.
This is the eScoot Voyager, and it's one of the best budget e-bikes you can buy in 2021. eScoot have two models at the moment, the Voyager and the Wayfarer. Both have Shimano 7-speed gear systems, a 250 watt hub motor that propels you to a limited 15.5 miles an hour and to over 60 miles on a single charge. That makes it the perfect bike for both commuting and leisure. Disc brakes, suspension, and an electric horn and front light all make these eScoot bikes really hard to beat for value and features. I absolutely love my Voyager, and I have the Wayfarer on the way to review, so stay tuned for that one coming soon. Thanks for eScoot for sponsoring this video and for being a great supporter of this channel.
Okay, welcome back, guys, from that short commercial break there with eScoot. Thank you, Xander, for that one. I'm sure there will be an affiliate link down below for you, so you can pick one of those bikes up for yourselves and get out on the road with a little less effort than normal. I think that's pretty much sums up this podcast.
See ya. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in.
So I think next topic to go on to, I was mentioning to the boys before about me getting a new MacBook Pro.
Yeah.
They recommended that I wait a little while as we're expecting a new release coming out very soon. I see is there any with the M1 new processor chip yet, or is that only the Airs?
Yeah, no, they're out. The MacBook Pros have M1 chips. I think that there's a new one coming out, like the M1X or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'll let Xander talk for a little bit, and I'll have a quick look at my sources to
I
see what they say.
think, yeah, there's rumours that obviously the M1 is out, but there's rumours that the M1X, which is going to be the next bump up for the MacBook Pros, which is going to be like a big performance upgrade, like the second generation of the Apple Silicon. So we think that's due in the September event, the fall event. So hopefully,
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, that's usually when they come out after they sell out all of their back to school stuff.
yeah,
Then they bring out the new
Right.
MacBooks and stuff like that, MacBook Pros. It says, my source, I have an exclusive source inside Apple, and they're telling me not to buy a MacBook Pro right now because it's coming out, and it's they have the 13-inch, but they also think it's the 14-inch. It's gonna be a bigger screen but smaller bezels, so it's actually kind of be basically the same size but bigger screen. And yeah, they're thinking it's gonna be coming out in October.
Yeah.
So if you can wait that long, but
I think
yeah,
I think it
that's
will be a
perfect.
separate event. I think we'll have the phone in September along with some new AirPods and the watch. The Watch 7 is going to be coming out, and then I think they'll do a follow-up event for fall in the October for the new MacBooks. So I think October. Hang out till then. See what they release.
Perfect. Yeah, well, I'm heading over to the States in November, I think, so I'll pick one up there for half the price.
that's a good time to do it.
Definitely.
That's true. That's
But
What
It's
are
an
you
interesting
doing in
point that you made
November,
about the
said?
bezel because I've never really thought about that. But obviously, the iPad and the phones have all gone full screen
Yeah,
size,
I think
whereas the
that-
Macs
that's
are still behind.
Yeah, it's always been a big thing, hasn't it? With the Macs, they've struggled like to get rid of the bezels, but obviously you got the camera at the top. But will they do like an iPhone where they have like a notch at the top of the screen for that? And I think you'll see a better screen with less bezels this time. But I love the MacBook. I've got the MacBook 16-inch. That's what I use for everything. But yeah, I think I'll be doing the same. Come the end of the year, I'll be upgrading to the M1 at some point.
Spot on. Was that a yawn I just saw there, Danny?
No,
Danny.
no.
Is that a hidden
Oh,
yawn?
just,
Are we boring you, mate?
If you didn't see that on
bezels?
YouTube,
Are we
please come
talking about
over
bezels?
and find this timestamp and look at that face.
It'll be in the timestamps
bezels
down below. Danny
bezels are the
yawns.
most boring thing to talk about, besides Newton meters and stuff like that.
Because
But,
it means you can watch the podcast on a larger screen. I mean, that is surely the most important
Actually,
thing.
what it was reminding me of was you bragging to me about your awesome Samsung S9 on a cruise ship one time.
S8.
It was like bezel-less, amazing.
Curved
And
screen.
what do you have now?
I've now gone to iPhone, the 11 Pro Max.
Ooh,
Shocking, really,
can't-
isn't it?
yeah,
Alfie's
Again,
carrying a
bezels.
tablet around in his pocket.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to pick it because for me, it's all about. I don't move around that much when I'm on board, so it's about having the screen there because I don't use an iPad
Yeah,
or
That's
anything.
true. That makes
so
sense.
it works for me.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, would you get any kind of a fold iPhone if it comes out?
Yeah, I considered the Samsung Fold, so I think I probably would go if iPhone do it well. I'd probably give it a go.
Yeah, they've talked about it, but there's nothing coming out for it. Like it was in the rumors for a little while, and then just stopped.
Usually takes them a couple of years after Samsung do it to jump on the
love a
bandwagon,
folding
make it look like
device.
it's their
you
original
mean
thing.
to do it? Yeah, to do it right.
Yeah.
Right.
You imagine an
Well-
iPhone Max, iPhone 12 Max that folded out to be like an iPad Mini. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
Then
say
also
that
that's
again?
it. They're gonna start losing their iPad market. That's the other thing. Whereas Samsung don't really care about their tablets that much. Whereas Apple might not want to go that way.
that's true.
I
That's
don't-
true.
I don't know how useful a touchscreen Mac is for me. Maybe I'm too boomer, but like, I feel like I got so used to using the keyboard and mouse for like editing, for doing all this stuff. So like, touching and I feel like that's gonna be more effort. Lifting this big old arm. I gotta move it. Yeah.
It depends
I
what
don't
you're
know if
using it for, doesn't it? It's like we always base our reviews on sort of our case use scenarios and what we use it for, but other people might benefit other people in it.
Yeah. Hey, Xander, when you just
Yeah.
said case, is there a case out there for an iPhone that has like it's like small but has like just a cold shoe mounts like built into the case, so it doesn't like it's not like this big ass like
Cold
thing.
shoe mount on the side, on the edge.
Yeah.
No, don't think so. There's cases that have got that lock mount. Oh, you've got that, haven't you? Have you got that quad lock one?
Yeah, I have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
there's
this one,
those, but we haven't got the.
It's
I haven't
just
seen a case with
I
a cold
have
shoe.
wood, actual wood, sitting back here.
I've got the iPhone 12 with the
Mahogany.
magnet for my wallet in the back.
I can't wait to go see Xander just so I can get a new phone case.
Dude,
That's what I'm going for.
I've got 1 million cases.
I bet. Well, same phone, different case is still got to be made, so that's in the
Wait, that's
pipeline.
your new channel.
Stay
That's
tuned.
Same phone, different
That's a new
case.
channel. Same phone, different case.
We'll film our first video when you come up here in September. We'll do it.
Yeah, just all shorts,
Yeah. Channel of
I like
shorts.
clipping in a new case. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Xander, there we go. That's probably a
Something,
good idea.
something like that would work as well. It would.
Yeah.
I see that
Exactly.
a lot, and it drives me crazy when people are like, my first year on YouTube, how much I've made, and it's like they're at like 160,000 subscribers, and it's like,
Go away.
what the heck? And then they're like, well, just to be fair, I've been actually doing YouTube for a long time, but I started this new channel, and this
Yeah.
is the channel that went off. So that's why I've tried, different things to see what would happen. But like you have to wonder about stuff like that. Like if you were just like, I'm just gonna do a shorts channel, and it's same case. Wait, same phone, different case. I love that. That's actually awesome. Same
It
phone,
would
different
be really
case.
good. Short. Have you seen the shorts on YouTube? They've turned into like this TikTok mess.
Yeah. Wasn't it
it's
just people like basically doing like taking it off of TikTok and putting it on YouTube
yeah,
or something?
well, that's what I'd do, to be fair. I'd record a short and put it on TikTok.
Does it just keep going forever though? Because I don't really know. I tried doing a short, a story, YouTube story once, and I felt like it was still there like a week later, and I was like, just disappear now. I don't want you anymore.
No, it stays
Is it
on
there
their
until you take it
shorts.
down?
It's not like you're thinking of like Snapchat
Stories.
or stories. Yeah.
No, it was a YouTube. There was. I don't know if it was called.
Oh,
Story
oh
or
yeah,
not, before
YouTube.
the
There's,
shorts.
yeah, you're right. There is YouTube stories
Yeah.
and shorts. They're
Right.
separate.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did all that. I feel like it was just a bit like you didn't need to go that route. You're already on your Google's YouTube. I don't know. It just seems like, why would you do that? Why would you
Just
do
stick to
that?
YouTube, stick to the videos. I don't mind the
Although
shorts.
I know I do find myself watching some of the shorts though, and
Yeah.
I love the ones that are like, websites that you probably didn't know about, and it's like, whoa, there's a website that rips audio, like it rips like the lyrics off of music, so you can actually have a song. Like there's websites out there like that. This is probably a good segue to tip of the week.
Oh, tip of the week.
Or no, you have to say it, Alfie.
Well, speaking of that, I think we should look at maybe a tip of the week for this week, and I know I can start off with one, but let's do the intro.
Tip of the week.
Yeah.
Right, so we're ready for the tip of the week then, guys. iPhone
Hit
tick.
Hit me
Tick.
with it.
Start again. Ready for the tip of the week
I'm
there,
not
guys.
editing that.
iPhone
I've got
tip.
to take us.
Surprise.
Danny's gone. Danny's gone.
So if you go into your settings, into accessibility, go into your touch, and then you can see back tap. And back tap, if you click on that and turn it on, then you can decide a double tap or a triple tap, decide what you want to use it for. So mine's currently set for screenshot, so if I double tap the back of my phone, it'll take a screenshot for me.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
wicked.
How many screenshots do you have in your photo library right now?
Let me see, about 10,000.
Because I have mine set. To
Triple tap.
read. I'm trying. What?
494.
Why is it going up?
That's a lot of
Boomer!
screenshots.
How
Yeah,
m-
I've done I did a short video on that. I'm sure I did a short video on the back tap thing.
We did the back tap thing on a tip of the week. I thought a while ago.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I'm pretty sure we did. You were probably on
Well.
a ship somewhere. I don't know.
Have you got a tip for us, Danny?
Unless it was very early on. I'm pretty sure I've seen every single tip.
I have a tip for you. A website that you didn't know existed. You ready?
Go.
There's a website where you can rip the audio, the lyrics off of a song, and
Sounds familiar.
that is
I've never heard of
called.
this before.
No, it's good though. I mean, if you ever want to if you ever wanted to put a song in your video and you didn't want to have the lyrics on it, or at a certain spot, you can just do that. So the website is called voiceremover.org.
Oh,
And if you type in the coupon code Tech is Hard,
Xander around.
I don't think anything's gonna happen because it's free anyways.
It would say denied, not non-valid code. But if you use same phone, different case, then that will work for you. So.
Oh man, that is going to be such a good channel.
Everybody, go over and subscribe to it right now. Xander's already
I'm
created
setting
it,
it up.
It doesn't exist.
and it could just be like a cool like you could have like spinning case. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it would be awesome. It'd be, very
It'd be like an
basic.
Apple commercial.
It'd be mainly two guys laughing about putting a case on a phone.
Or struggling to put it on.
Yeah, exactly. On two different types of phones. And also, Xander, I want to follow up from last week's episode. I believe you were going to make a YouTube video about using Instagram Reels
Yeah, I've got to do
and putting
that.
it onto
That's,
YouTube Shorts.
I couldn't believe that. I'm going to do it. Actually, I'll do a short.
Oh yeah, wait for the for the text. The text.
You
Yeah.
use captions on Instagram
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Reels. It adds
Me too.
captions for you, and it's really accurate. And then obviously you could just record the audio with a black background, add that to your YouTube video, change the screen blending mode to screen, and then add to your captions to your video. I'm gonna do that.
See, to me that sounds very complicated, but I'm sure the video that you make will
I'll make
clear
it look
all
simple
up for me.
You'll be able to do it after the video. Yeah, definitely.
You know what? I'll tell you what this podcast has felt like. I feel like me and Xander work for Alfie on YouTube. He's sitting back like
He's
the
sitting
boss.
back like a-
So guys, tell me about the projects we're working
Right.
on. Well,
So,
okay. You know, I really
you
want
tell
to
me
see
what
this,
you're
Xander.
doing. No, you tell me what you're doing.
And the way that
Maybe
it's laid
one day,
out on my
boys.
computer,
Maybe
the
one
way that
day.
it's laid out, it's just like it's.
You
it's
could
so fun.
finish the podcast by saying, right now, get back to work.
Yeah.
I need to remember the sign off. I'm not going to forget that this time.
All right, we're ready for it.
Yeah,
ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for this week. We have used up all of our time and we've kept Xander away from his wife for far too long already. I'm sure my girlfriend will be waiting for me as well. Danny's wife doesn't really care, so she'll be off watching Disney Plus or something.
She doesn't listen. It's okay, Danny. She doesn't
But maybe whiskey will be waiting for him.
He'll be so
we'll
excited to
sign
see me.
off here. All I can say, guys, is that it's been a pleasure to host this one this week and
Thanks,
to be
Alfie.
with you guys again. And I guess all I can say now is take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
It's like you say, take it